it's going to 49 today. And we're mostly bundled up, kinda. I don't have the vest. We're pulling over. Where are we pulling over? Sunny AF. Toot toot. To you too. Okay. So we had a lot of temperature changes, high, low, you know, over the past like week and a half. I hadn't topped up the air in my rear tire in a while, and finally got around to doing that just before this ride. I wasn't annoyed. I kind of knew I was neglecting to do it. Had to be done, had to be refilled a little bit. With the temperature changes, you'll see a tire go down maybe like 5 pounds. So it's a little brisk, a little cool. So I'm maybe not going to go as far as I wanted to. I have my dual battery set up, but mostly to be able to charge up faster when I get back. It is funny when your doctor keeps scheduling follow-up appointments like 1 or 2 days after a national holiday or observance of some kind, or you know, people are feasting, they're indulgent. In a lot of cases it's a religious observance, and people are indulging to celebrate their religion, you know. And so there you go, there's a blood test 2 days later, a day later, you know. And it's like, yeah. So I've had these Shinko 244 tires. I'm not sponsored. I paid for these. I've had them now for like 1.5 years. And I don't know, just kind of, what happens is when something's going good, I forget about it. And I don't pay attention to it because it's going good, so why, you know, why fuss over it, right? So, yeah, the tires work out very well. I've gotten very limited flats. Of course, I still use Mr. Tuffy and Slime tire sealant. And these tires have dual sport motorcycle knobbies on them. And pretty well armored. I've gotten limited flats with them. Very limited. Which it's so limited that I don't get mad anymore when I get flats, because it doesn't happen often. So the last time was a sheetrock screw that landed dead center in my tires. The strange thing with the motorcycle tires is for the size that I chose for my rims, 20-inch rims, it's like super easy to change the tube. It's kind of counterintuitive. You think a heavier tire would be harder to change the tube. Now I'm second guessing my choice of not wearing the vest. There's the metal ends. We'll see various e-bikes and bicycles along the way here. I was thinking of whether or not to update the avatar on my YouTube channel. Because it features my previous e-bike. And I don't know, I think there's a certain nostalgia element. Like, that's where the channel started, technically. Well, he was considerate. He actually slowed down. He didn't right hook me, so kudos to him. I let him go anyway, but yeah, so there's like a certain nostalgia element to having the old avatar up. I still have that motor controller kit. From the previous bike. But yeah, it's apparently you can't buy those anymore in New Jersey. And you technically can't use them anymore. But that's a little ambiguous, because if you repair an e-bike and you can't get the original OEM parts, you know what? It's like, does that make the e-bike disposable? Like e-waste? Increasing e-waste by not letting people repair their e-bikes. Hey. Yeah, it's totally a different ride with having the tire properly inflated. My strap on. No. I need a traffic light so I can put my chin strap on. Off camera, but I got my chin strap put on. Yeah, the plastic end of the chin strap could hit pretty hard if it's flapping around the wind. And then you got to bang it around your helmet. If you're vlogging, that's like a nuisance. You hear it tap, tap, bang, bang. got the metric version of the Black Sheep. Well, I mean, the previous version is metric, but they use the actress from the movie, Scott Pilgrim. I can't even think of her name right now. Yeah, on the Scott Pilgrim version of the song, the band performs it with the actress on vocals. Scorpion McSwerveface. Good. Take a pit stop. My usual pit stop place. No need to cut me off. Got 360 by Charlie XCX playing in my headphones. Oh, 365 I think it's called. Or is it 360? I don't know. I didn't memorize all the song titles. be right back after this break. So we're off. Just ride along. There we go. Let's head southbound on the River Road. Sure. I was worried that the guy in the truck was going to land up my handlebars and he jumped out of his truck. So that was a bit of a downhill action. actually take the left turnicle to get to the sidewalk. There's a bakery. I've been in there. Yeah, one thing I noticed with the Shinko 244 tires is using those motorcycle tires on a 20-inch wheel on an e-bike. You don't want to let them go too far down in pressure, because let's take a picture of the bike here. Yeah, so if you let the pressure go down too far on these tires, they're very stiff, you know, and they rely on the tire pressure to push the rim of the tire against the rim of the wheel for grip. So basically, if the pressure's too low, the rim portion of the tire doesn't push out as hard, and then it loses a little bit of grip, and you know, basically you could have the tire slip and turn. Off camera, but I got off the bike. I walked it to let those people pass. Yeah, that's why I kind of fuss a little bit much now these days with the Shinko tires on the e-bike rim. With the tire pressure, I kind of watch the tire pressure a little extra.